Alright, hey, I'll try this again. I have a lot of people walking in when I'm trying to do the videos, so if I start talking like an auctioneer, you'll know why. I'm trying to shoot this quickly. But I just wanted to let you folks know about a piece of gear that I got recently that really worked out well. This is the Cold Steel Trailhawk. It was, I think I paid right about 30 bucks for it on Amazon. I checked today and I've seen one on Amazon for $28 brand new. There are some dysfunctions with it when you first get it that need to be cured, but for the price, it's unbelievable. A custom Tomahawks, you know, 100, 150, sometimes 200 bucks. So for 30 bucks, I mean, it's hard to beat. First thing is it's painted black, and it's like cheap, horrible paint. Anyway, that's the first thing that's stripped off. But there's also a hole here that has an Allen set screw that goes into the handle, and it's utterly useless. So that'd be the first thing you'd want to take out and get rid of. The next thing is to sand the handle down so that you can easily get the head to come off. The way that they're designed is the head can only go so far because the handle gets wider at the top. It's that tight. The same thing as like on a split maul. Okay, so it's really robust. And it's very easy once you pull this off to take this alone and in the woods be able to take this and another stick, right, to cut down your tree and be able to make another handle with just nothing but this. I actually used this to help shape the handle a little bit to smooth it out so it slid on a little better. And you want that not only because you have the ability to use, you know, you have the Tomahawk and the hammer, which works almost as good as any framing hammer I've had. I can drive a 16 penny in 2 shots, one to set, one to drive it with this. The only downside is the no waffling, a little bit smaller head, but as far as the amount of force you can put behind this thing, I mean, you can set some nails. When you pull this thing off, if you pull it halfway down, okay, what you have is effectively is a draw knife. You know, for peeling bark off of trees or you know, doing some work that way. Also, what I find is, and the reason why I've gone to these, is I used to carry a 6-inch hunting knife on my belt, but with the way things are now, with homeland insecurity and traveling internationally the way I do now, that's illegal in a lot of places, and they just get into a lot of trouble. Whereas this in my pack, okay, and this is a hatchet for camping. There's no laws, I know, in any country I've been to that has laws against having a hatchet in your backpack. It's considered a piece of camping gear. So what you have is something that effectively can cut down trees and limbs and do all the stuff I was doing with the 6-inch hunting knife better, but actually doesn't draw raises in the eyebrows. So between this, you know, my standard, you know, your MacGyver tool, you know, pliers and little small knives and stuff. I like the Gerbers because the knives do come out kind of rapidly. You can actually get at them today, which is nice. But I'm not reviewing that. So the Trailhawk, that's the first thing. The second thing is you'll have to go and take the stock and do a little bit of sanding on it to get it to the point where it slides nice and easily. But I found this to be really, really handy. Awesome for taking trees down, splitting firewood around the campsite. On the bigger stuff, you can pull this off, and if you make yourself a baton, it works, makes a really good wedge for splitting stuff. You know, just taking a larger hunk of log to smack it with, you can drive it down through a lot of stuff. It's not going to split wet cottonwood. You know what I'm saying? It's not that good, but for most stuff that you're going to do, it'll get the job done. And it's amazing the stuff that you can build with this thing. The head's really light, and then of course, is it could serve as a hunting weapon. Haven't tried it yet. I'm in Illinois. I just drove my motorcycle from Seattle to Spokane, then from Spokane straight through pretty much to Illinois. It took me a few days. I camped here and there on the way, but I don't have a hunting license for the state yet. So, but I've been seeing rabbits around, and I'm thinking, yeah, this looks like I could probably chuck this pretty good. I mean, it has a really nice weighting to it. I think what I'll probably do is find some old pine and make a couple of handles for this thing so I can practice throwing it rather than beating up a nice hickory, and use that while I kind of get my form down. But this has the feel like you could really do some damage with it. If you go on the website or up on YouTube and do a look on the Cold Steel Trailhawk, you'll see a lot of different videos they put out. There's one by Cold Steel themselves where they show the guy smashing this through car hoods and all kinds of stuff. But But generally, as a general purpose camp axe, you can't really beat this. Like I say, best 30 bucks I think I've ever spent. So, you know, as far as the essential gear, I've done one before where I show my keychain with my little survival saw and all the other stuff on it, and you know, the stuff that goes in my wallet with the small animal snares and fishing line and all that stuff. But I would say this is the next piece of gear would be on my belt. If it's not my wallet or my keychain, this would be the next thing I would pick out going out the door, because this does almost everything as far as building shelter, getting firewood, all the rest of it. You can do a lot with just this. Anyway, just wanted to put a quick word out for that, and I'll be probably doing more videos soon. I've got church meetings going today. We have an evangelist coming in who's going to be here for a few days. I'm at Atlanta, Illinois, Assemblies of God, and helping out here a little bit with Pastor Dan Scalf, doing, you know, moving chairs and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully soon here I'll be teaching again. But until then, God bless. And if you're going on the mission field, remember, don't be careful. Be bold as a lion. God's got your back. Talk to you later.